Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Garoppolo's 49ers going up against Rodgers' Packers.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Here we go now. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Yeah, D. Woo.
Now let's go. All right, now look at From the pistol, they'll run with Hyde. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Watch tight end. 3 down.
Here we go now. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
47 is the mic.
Running left, here's Hyde. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Double tight, guys. Double tight.
Detroit!
Alert!
Now let's go! They run it again with Hyde. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Double tight. 3 down.
They'll give left to Hyde. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
319. Hurry up.
57. Mike, 57.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Montgomery a first down and then some. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery taking it in from the 20. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Crosby on now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
All right, here we go.
First down, a run with Hyde. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's He's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Defense showing blitz.
No.
Handoff comes to Hyde. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers. There's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit. Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be knocked down sideways near the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line.
Zoom. I'm coming after you.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Now the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Right. Jim. 26. Jim, gun. Switch it. No. Blue 58. Wide left.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I'll go over here. No.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. So this is Montgomery with a grab over the middle. And this is going to be 49er football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 4 yards remaining now on 2nd down.
Man left. Here we go now.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Now let's go. No. Check. Patriot.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And Robinson with a big catch. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Watch that end. Tight end's right. All right, here we
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So 2nd and 10 here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Over here.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
Hurry up.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Blue 58. Jump out. Baby. Get him, boy. Get him.
Here's Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. From midfield, here's Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Right there around the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Tighten up. 35's the mic. Hurry up. You gonna get this, boy?
Rodgers now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Over here. Callie. 36. Let's go. 319.
And again, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Hey, check 26.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Running for it, Montgomery. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Ty Montgomery unable to get to the marker. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's Hyde as they begin on the ground. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Now let's go.
Attempt carry for Hyde. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Carlos Hyde, 47 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Watch tight. Tight here right.
They go play action for Montgomery, and now Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. A very solid gain of 27. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
620. No.
Now Rodgers throwing again. Now he'll let it go deep, right? It's caught inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Hey, we got 3 down. Hold.
Hey, alert 3.
Hurry up.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now he's flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Stays on his feet. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
Tight end right.
Here we go now.
They start the drive with Hyde, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. On third down, here's Williams. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Airing it deep for Garcon. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Double tight.
319. 26.
We got 4.
Zoom. Wide left.
Rush it.
Rodgers now on first down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. DeForest Buckner forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Come on,
Get 300.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking to throw on second down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Rodgers now on 3rd down. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers. And he'll go down at the 28. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so now then, the field goal puts you back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if this is not an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, you've still got the 2 timeouts, but I think you're right. I think you roll the dice right here.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They run again with Hyde on first. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. We got 3. We got 3.
Here we go.
We got 3.
3-19. 3-19.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. All day, punt.
Hyde. And an alley to run. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe
Here we
someone
go.
put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now the Packers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
Now he's flushed out left, and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.